sebelah kiri saya, boleh jumpa untuk minta slot dan kita akan bantu promote. Dan untuk pengetahuan anda semua juga, kita punya video ni bersiaran langsung terus kepada page Facebook Twin City Marathon dan juga YouTube. Jadi anda akan dapat airtime yang panjang dan video tu boleh dimainkan semula selepas partipation ni tamat. dengan mak. Ni lari juga. Berapa kilo ni? 3 also. Nice, good job. Ayah lari tak besok? Okay, then running tomorrow? Half marathon. Congrats. Ni, wish kat your dad untuk besok. Cakap, good luck ayah.
Good luck, Daddy.
Alright, Mami running also? 12, okay. Alright, thank you.
Hello, and a very good morning to all our runners and visitors, spectators who are here for this morning. We are going to be having a very special all women's panel in roughly about 20 minutes. We called Beyond the Finish Line, and we're going to be talking to two very avid, familiar faces in the running scene. If you haven't already, take a look at the big LED screen in our hall, and those are our two guests that we'll be talking to in the next few minutes. We have three in total, but those are our two main guests from overseas.
Assalamualaikum. Untuk runner yang beratur dekat depan ni untuk check kita punya timing bib tu berfungsi atau tak. Kalau anda tak nak check pun tak apa, boleh terus gerak ke depan. Minta boleh clearkan kat kawasan orang kerusi tu sebab nanti kita ada audience nak duduk, jadi boleh ke tepi sedikit, jangan beratur dekat sana. So runners, kalau nak check anda punya timing boleh beratur, kalau tak nak boleh teruskan sahaja ke booth. So yang kat sini untuk beratur check timing, tapi tak wajib, just nak make sure anda punya timing bit tu berfungsi atau tak. Okay, so kalau tu minta boleh beratur tepi sedikit, minta beratur ke sana sebab ni kita nak bagi orang duduk nanti. Okay runners, minta tolong beratur ke sana, baris sebelah sana sebab kita nak bagi audience duduk dekat sini. Ni tak wajib untuk check timing ni, tak wajib, just to make sure your punya timing chip tu berfungsi atau tak. Tapi I think tak ada masalah, your timing will work very well. Tapi kalau just nak ambil gambar, nak tengok anda punya nama, boleh beratur. Tapi tak wajib.
organization, right? So there's, I guess, that one. That's the wellness, aspect. So I think the only thing that the topic was wellness, women wellness. Women.
Yeah, I think it would be good to get that. Okay.
So and that's why you have Hannah. To find out actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
because Nyan, she states that she's a PR director.
Yeah.
So I can say, oh, okay, you're a worker. I mean, you're a corporate worker and also doing this.
Yes.
Like, just tell me some little mini details
Yes,
about them.
correct.
Can I ask her now? Is she free? That and then for okay, so where can I sign the O and G? Because women's wellness, blah 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 blah. Okay, I can slot in the women's wellness part.
So maybe it's like
With him, I can touch on how young are they?
25 and 27.
Okay, never mind. What we're going to talk about is not really necessary, but it might be relatable because I can sway of how running, keeping a healthy lifestyle correlates with helping balance hormones. Because right now that's the only thing I can see related with the doc. Yeah, because he's a gynae. And gynae is either hormones or it's going to be pregnancy.
Do you want me to bring him over here?
That would be good actually. So I can see also
ask
what
him
he
like
looks like.
specifically, Dr. Soda, do you have any topics that you want to touch on?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Let's see if I can find it.
Exactly. So I like. Zen. Is Zen around? Hello, my dear. Good morning. Are you around? What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the Nora's on the phone.
Okay, great. Okay, wait. Text me, yeah? Right. Can you just give me like a little short bit about some fun facts about Yan and Hannah? Like, Yan, I know she's a PR director. And what this, I just need like a very small.
This is not just a race, not just a run, a movement, a story runners choose to be part of. We didn't just grow, we dominated. We turned starters into believers, finishers into legends. This isn't just about the miles. It's about the moments, the emotions, the connections. This is when runners don't just show up, they show who they are.
Feel it's amazing, like, you know, after so many years, we are doing all this and then we're seeing so many people here. It's great. It's a good run.
Excited to be here.
Consider very good.
So far memang puas hati lah.
All the crews are very encouraging.
Yeah, we get so many free gifts.
Kali ni lagi best, meriah.
I really enjoy myself.
Thank you, Score, for organizing this one, and really, this was really fun.
This is not just a race. This is community. This is personal achievement. This is lifelong impact. Join us. Build the movement. Be part of the Score Marathon story. This is not just a race, not just a run, a movement, a story runners choose to be part of. We didn't just grow, we dominated. We turned starters into believers, finishers into legends. This isn't just about the miles, it's about the moments, the emotions, the connections. This is when runners don't just show up, they show who they are.
Feel it's amazing, like, after so many years, we are doing all this and then we're seeing so many people here. It's great. It's a good run.
Excited to be here.
Consider very good.
So far memang puas hati lah.
All the crews are very encouraging.
Yeah, we get so many free gifts.
Kali ni lagi best, meriah.
I really enjoy myself.
Thank you, Score, for organizing this one, and really, this was really fun.
This is not just a race. This is community. This is personal achievement. This is lifelong impact. Join us. Build the movement. Be part of the Score Marathon story. This is not just a race, not just a run, a movement, a story runners choose to be part of. We didn't just grow, we dominated. We turned starters into believers, finishers into legends. This isn't just about the miles, it's about the moments, the emotions, the connections. This is when runners don't just show up, they show who they are.
Feel it's amazing, like, after so many years, we are doing all this and then we're seeing so many people here. It's great. It's a good run.
Excited to be here.
Consider very good.
So far memang puas hati lah.
All the crews are very encouraging.
Yeah, we get so many free gifts.
Kali ni lagi best, meriah.
I really enjoy myself.
Thank you, Score, for organizing this one, and really, this was really fun.
This is not just a race. This is community. This is personal achievement. This is lifelong impact. Join us. Build the movement. Be part of the Score Marathon story. This is not just a race, not just a run, a movement, a story runners choose to be part of.
Convention Center. It's so good to see all of you here for the Twin City Marathon, which is happening this weekend. And can we reduce a little bit of the echo on my mic? Thank you so much. That was good. Feedback was a bit loud. So today we are here for a very special all women's discussion, but we have one special rose among the thorns, which is Dr. Selva. So please let me introduce to you our panel before anything else. My name is Lenora, and I'm going to be your host for today's talk, which is Beyond the Finish Line. This is Twin City together with Cellgate Hospital, Cellgate Specialist Hospital, Rawang. So here we are going to be talking about how running is more than just finishing the whole race. And with me, I've got three distinguished guests. Two are from overseas, and one is from our very own hometown. So can I please introduce you to our two guests? First of all the way from Indonesia, she's a very avid runner, and I would like to introduce you to Hannah Rafida. Everyone, this is Hannah. Please give her a round of applause. And from Japan, the land of the rising sun, we have Mian Fujimura, who is not just an avid runner, a content creator for running, she's also a PR director. And last but not least, we also have Dr. Selva Aganesan Analaki Sokalingam, consultant obstetrics and gynecologist from Cellgate Hospital, Cellgate Specialist Hospital, Rawang. And not to forget Rio, who is going to be our translator today for Mian. Please, everyone, give them a round of applause. So here, I would like to say thank you to everyone who's joining us. Twin City Marathon here at Putrajaya has grown so much in the last year. Last year altogether was about roughly 12,000 participants. And this year, can you all take a guess how many runners we have? Anyone can take a guess how many runners we have for this year? Let me tell you then, 21,000 runners are taking part. That is such a crazy number compared to last year. So congratulations on making that, which shows that running is definitely something a lot more people are interested in doing. It builds community, it builds your health. And today we're going to talk to three people actually, to understand about how running can be such a great impact filled with benefits for women. So first off, I want to actually ask our two international guests, this is their first time in Putrajaya, is that correct? Okay, you can take the mic, yeah? So yesterday, they went on a full-blown tour of Putrajaya. Can I ask, raise of hands, how many of you are familiar with Putrajaya? Have you actually visited the whole of Putrajaya? Raise of hands. No, not really. Well, they did, and how long was your tour yesterday?
How long?
Yeah.
Not sure, but it's from morning until evening. Yeah.
Wow, that's quite a lot of things that you saw. So what was your favorite thing that you saw in Putrajaya?
We both did equestrian yesterday, and it's fun, right? Yeah. Actually, in Japan now, host year.
Oh,
so
yes.
This is matching.
Right, correct.
Yeah.
And we are also in the host in the Chinese New Year that is also coming up in February. You guys went to the equestrian. I didn't even know there was an equestrian here in Putrajaya. Very cool. And other than that, what are your favorite things that you've tried so far in Malaysia? We always ask, have you tried all the Malaysian food?
Not all.
Okay.
But the nasi, what did you say? Nasi lemak. Nasi lemak.
Nasi lemak,
Yeah,
okay.
I really enjoy nasi lemak.
Is that your first time trying nasi lemak?
Yes.
Was it spicy?
Not so much for me. But yeah, I really love it.
Very good. She can handle the spice. Hannah, I mean, nasi lemak should be not so foreign to you, but what's the one Malaysian food that you think is just as good as Indonesian food?
I think nasi lemak it's okay.
It's okay.
No. I mean,
I'm kidding,
It
I'm
can
kidding.
be compared to Indonesian.
Okay, that's good. I will say that because I have been to Indonesia and the food is fantastic over there as well. So we give credit, okay, from country to country. Okay, now on that note, I would like to ask both of you ladies, how did you get into running? And let's start first, how long have you been running? Mien, how long have you been running?
Yeah, actually, When I was a junior high school student to university student, I was doing a track and field and middle distances. And then I retired athlete after graduate to university. I started a marathon because so this was 2 years ago. So for marathon, just 2 years.
Wow, 3 years. But prior to that, was you like a national athlete or a state athlete?
Student athlete.
Student athlete.
I participated national competition.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. So about 3 years, you've been an avid runner. Would that be correct? You've been running for roughly about marathons for 3 years?
2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
Okay. And Hannah, what about you?
Actually, I start my first 10K was at 2016, but it's for fun, and then I on off just running is just for fun, but not too serious. And in mid 2023, I became more serious for running, and somehow now I have goals and aim. Like this year, I'm gonna run my first full marathon.
Oh, when are you going to be running the full marathon? Is it this Sunday?
No, at Gold Coast Marathon.
Okay, okay. Oh, the Gold Coast Marathon.
July.
Wow. Okay, cool. All the best for that one. We'll touch on that later. So roughly, you guys have been running for. It sounds like 10 years you've been running.
No, but it's just on
2016.
off because I became intense only first on 2023.
Ah, okay. So when you both say intense runners, right? What do you mean by intense? That means like you're running every day, you're running every 2, 3 days.
For me, I have my own coach that set my schedule for. I have my training block to my Virgin Full Marathon. It's like about 4 times running, and I have 2 times strength training
Okay,
a week.
that's a good combo. Mien, how about you? What is your training style?
It depends on the schedule and my aim. If I want to do personal best, I run every day, but in a month, but now 2 or 3 times in a week.
Wow, okay. Almost every day. So that's if you're reaching your personal best. So Hannah here is her goal is for a full marathon. Have you already done a full marathon?
Yes, I think 10 times.
10 times. Okay, then you're very
Or
avid,
more.
very seasoned, very seasoned. Okay. Oh, wow. 10 times in a running. So have you done a full marathon? In some places, what they do is after 10 runs, they will actually put their name in a special gold or something. That's for one of the other runs here. I'm not too sure whether Twin City does that, but that's definitely an achievement. 10 full marathons. Not that it's really important, but I'm sure it is for you. What's your best time so far for a full marathon?
3 hours 38
Wow.
minutes. Yeah.
Wow. That's 42 point something km, right? Woo, okay. I have to ask, okay, when you guys first started getting serious in running, what was the process like? Because for me and for anyone who is a new runner, maybe they just want to start as well. I am rebuilding my aerobic capacity because I just gave birth. So I'm now rebuilding that. How do you get past that stage of running? Did you find it hard? Did you go like, oh, it's so boring? What are your thoughts when you first started running?
So first, I joined a race, and then I set my own finish time that I set for myself. And then when I already achieve, I think I need to beat this my finish time, and I need to beat this at another race. So that's what keep me going.
How many km was your first race that you set for yourself?
First one?
Yeah, first one.
First finish time that I set?
I know, how many km? And then what was the finish time you set for yourself?
The first one that I became more serious is in 10 kilometers, and my aim is for 70 minutes, but I did in 63, I think.
Okay, so you beat even the time that you set for yourself.
And then,
I make the another goals like in 60 minutes, and turns out I can beat it again. Like that.
Wow. So now in 10 km, what's the time that you can finish 10 km?
52.
52. Hey, that is still under 60 minutes. 60 minutes apart. Mian, how about you? What was your thoughts when you first started running long distance?
Yeah, actually, when I was a student athlete, I hated the long distances, and so that's not my things.
Yeah.
But after I retired, I thought marathon can I can do marathon when I got older.
Okay.
I can continue to run.
Mhm.
So just I want to running make my hobby. So just this is enjoying. This is
Enjoying. Just say this enjoy, this enjoy. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I can understand. I actually hate running. It's every time when I'm running, my thoughts are like, when is this going to finish? When is it going to end? So your thoughts when you were running at the start, what were your thoughts? To say, you didn't run like a full 10 km or a 42 km. You started slowly, right?
Actually, no.
You went straight to 42?
Yeah, 42.
My gosh, okay. Well, that's the athlete
Yeah,
mindset. You just
but-
push, okay.
But I didn't know about the 42 kilometers is quite long. Yeah, I just challenged it and I just run.
Right.
But
Because you must be enjoy, so you don't know. 42 is like, oh, I'm done. 42.
So you just enjoyed the 42.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a different kind of mindset. I I love how you said that that you didn't realize 42 km was long.
but that was so hard, and my time was bad when for the first time.
What was your time for the first time?
4 hours 12.
4 hours. That's considered bad. For first time, I'll be like, I'll take the full 7 hours for 42 km. But that's really good. Again, different kind of mindset for. I mean, you were an athlete also in school, so I can imagine that it's different. Okay. And how did you both get yourself to say, I love long distance running. I love long distance running. I love every km. How did you tell yourself that in your mind? Or Hannah, maybe you want to answer first?
I actually don't do like long distance, but I want to challenge myself. My longest
okay.
run is only in 25 until now, but my coach already say if you want go to full marathon, the peak distance that you will get is 35. So before my full marathon, I will run 35 kilometers. And for now, I just think, oh, how can I run 35? But I know I want to have full marathon this year, so yeah, I just follow the menu from my coach.
You will get it. You already set aside for July. It's going to happen. It is going to happen.
Because I already registered it.
Okay, then no choice. You have to do it.
I have
And
to
it's
do it.
all the way in Australia, right? That you okay. Mian? Yeah. So how would you get past that? It's long. That's the question that I'm asking.
I try to see the scenery
Okay.
and try to find the best form to easiest to run.
Oh, okay. So you are very present in thinking of what can you fix
yeah.
right in that moment.
Like this.
Okay, okay. I will keep that in mind as a tip for myself. That's one tip that I think is quite helpful for anyone who's a new runner. Again, thinking differently as now you think of yourself as an athlete, as a sports person. So you want to find out what is the best way to be more able to run faster for your run, right? Okay. Can I ask? So with all the runs that you're doing, how do you know how to balance? I wanted to ask, like, how did running shift who you are as a person, your identity? Like before, you were saying you're an athlete, and also you're a PR director. So that means you have corporate work as well. How do you balance work and running? And then how did running become an identity for you? Hannah, want to go first? Okay.
Okay. For me, for now, running is just become my daily habit. So it's not. I don't think I need to balance anymore because yeah, first time I woke up and it's time. And it's the schedule for running. Yeah, I go for a run and then I just do my work after that. And it's I think it's already become my daily lifestyle. So I don't think I need to balance anymore. But for my identity, the first thing I think running made me trust myself because helped me to trust myself. Yeah, because sometimes as a woman, sometimes we many voices telling us to what you cannot do and what you can do. But because I think running make me feels I don't need validation from anyone. Running make me make me trust myself even more because I think I can go for this. So I think yeah I can go for more.
Wow, I love that. I'm going to ask more questions about that in a while. So, running made you trust yourself. Mian, how about you? So, Hannah was saying that running made her trust herself, her body, that she can do it. How has running changed you as a person?
About balancing.
Balancing,
Yeah, I
okay.
don't think I'm balancing two things, work and running, because it's seamless for me. Because running is just me.
It's just you. Okay, that is already
Yeah.
your identity. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then now with that, I want to ask, okay, we'll touch a bit on women's wellness. And Doc, we're coming to you. I haven't forgotten you, okay? Doc says he doesn't want to talk so much. No, no, no. I'm going to ask you some questions. I want to talk about how running actually helps with us as females. So you're saying that it helps you trust your body. And I want to ask how has running helped your mind in getting it more positive? Does it help you de-stress? How does it help you, Mian?
Yeah, running clears my head and like refreshment. Yes.
Hannah, how about you?
Yes, I'm totally agree with Mian because sometimes I do quite enjoy running alone more than with friends. But I still do enjoy my running with my friends. But when I running alone, sometimes it's just me and my thoughts. And I found running made me release my emotion, my stress. Like even when I'm feels like burning out, running help for that.
Okay, okay. I want to ask a little bit on recovery for both of you in a while, but let me talk Doc for a second. So Doc, he's an O and OB-GYN, and I want to ask, okay, Doc, a lot of ladies they would question. Let's talk about from the angle of hormones and also on a women's body, right? Running. Is it okay? Is it okay for women to? I always get this question. Is it all right for ladies to run while they're on their menstrual cycle?
So running is a very
Can
good
you bring it?
running
Yeah.
is a very good exercise for women
Yeah.
of all ages. And during menstruation, it's always good to run as well because it reduces the cramps that they go through, and it also gives them the emotional stability. So that's now you're talking about mental issues on running. So mental diseases are increasing at the current age now, where the incidence is almost about 1 in 8 of the world population having mental disorders. So exercise, not just running, any exercise will definitely help to reduce this mental disorder.
Okay. So it would be actually, I've heard this thing where even when you're on your period, I want to ask you girls too, is it true that when you're on your period or when you're having menstruation, and if say you feel pain at the stomach, all you have to do is just do a quick jog or run and the pain disappears. Have you experienced that before? While they're thinking about it, yes. Okay.
Okay, fun fact before I'm into running,
Yeah.
I always feel cramps when I got my menstrual, and somehow when I feel cramps, I get lazy to do a workout.
Okay.
But after running become my routine, I still run even when I'm on my periods. And fun fact, on my I don't know when I'm in a race, somehow I always on my period.
Okay.
Like today race and tomorrow, no, it's like my second day of my period.
Okay.
But I don't feel cramps anymore. Running make me made the cramps feel
Disappear.
less. Not disappear, but feel less.
Oh, okay.
Not hard.
Okay. Mian, do you also have that same thing? She's saying that usually when she runs, she's somehow on her period. So, do you also get like period cramps, and then when you run, it lessens the pain?
Yeah, before I started running, my stomach hurts, but after finish running, yeah, it's more or less. Yes.
Very interesting. Okay. Doc, can you explain a little bit about that theory? How does that actually work?
So this is because the body releases a lot of endorphins, some hormones,
Right.
and these hormones actually helps you to reduce the cramps that the women feel during the menstruation. Yeah.
Wow.
So
And
it's medically, scientifically proven. Yeah.
okay, because that did happen for me once too. I was also on my period. Yeah, and then I just happened. My friend was like, "Just move." I was like, "Okay, I'll just." I mean, I usually move anyway, but not for a run. So I was quite surprised that it took it away immediately. I was actually hosting on that day too, so then I started moving a whole lot more. All right, very interesting fact. And okay, Doc, I want to ask about, since we're on the topic of hormones and exercise, the hot topic now, ladies, I don't know if this will be something that will intrigue you. Perimenopause and menopause, basically the hormone imbalance topic that is all like a lot of females are now talking about. Can you explain on how exercise actually will maybe reduce or prevent the symptoms of perimenopause and menopause?
So women in the perimenopausal age group and in the menopausal age group, this happens because the ovarian function has reduced, so they don't produce enough estrogen and progesterone, so they have this hormonal imbalance. That part of it we cannot change. But what happens is because exercise induces endorphins release, so this actually helps them in various ways where it helps them with their mental disorders. It helps them cardiovascularly, whereby they can prevent diabetes, metabolic diseases, hypertension, cardiovascular diseases. It helps them with bone strength. It makes their bones stronger. So, in menopausal age group, they go into osteoporosis, where the bones become brittle and they start to bend forward. So this will help them.
Sorry, can I ask, right? Perimenopause and menopause, what is the age range for that to happen?
So menopause usually is the age beyond 50, 51.
Okay.
In Malaysia, it's 50.5. So different countries has an average age. Most of them will end up by 55, will definitely be menopause. Perimenopausal is the years before that. It's between 5 to 10 years before you reach menopause. So about from the age of about 42, 43 till about 50.
Is there research saying that now it's even earlier than 40s in our modern lifestyle for perimenopause?
No. The age of menopause is still the same unless there's some medical disorders that has affected them.
Okay. And can you, for the benefit of everyone who's not aware what is perimenopause, can you talk about what are the symptoms? You already mentioned that perimenopause and menopause is where there's a lacking of estrogen and progesterone in the body. That's just due to aging. So what are the symptoms that females can look out for? And even guys, because it does affect the guys.
So perimenopause is the age preceding menopause. So this can take up to between 5 to 10 years before you cease menstruation.
Okay.
So the symptoms are similar to menopausal symptoms, but the most important one that they feel is the emotional disturbance. So they get a lot of emotional disturbance because of the lack of estrogen, and they will find that their menstruation, which used to be very regular before, very cyclical between 28 to 30 days, now they will maybe get menstruation every 2 months or 3 months or even 6 months once. So the moment this occurs, we will label them as perimenopausal.
Okay, so usually if there is an irregular cycle,
Cycle, yes.
that would be it.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there ways to slow down that process? I mean, I would like to think that exercise could be one of it
Yes,
in helping out the balance. Maybe you can share a bit more of like encouraging the females to really consider doing more strength training or cardio of some sort.
Exercise definitely is one of the most important physiological thing that you can do, whereby you are not on any medication and you are just doing some form of physical activity to enhance your hormonal balance.
Yeah.
So exercise is a very important factor. Along with that, of course, all the other
Nutrition, we can talk about that
Yes,
as well,
definitely,
yes.
yeah, nutrition. So most women are iron deficiency, they are anemic. One is because of their menstruation, they lose a lot of iron. And number two is because of their nutritional intake. So iron is, anemia is one of the important condition in women, which also a contributing factor to perimenopausal. And what the other conditions that are common in women, actually, like the irony of it in Malaysia, 70% of women are vitamin D deficient.
That really is an irony because
Irony, yeah.
vitamin D comes
Yeah.
from the sun. Our
So
body
you get
would
it free
translate
from
it.
the sun, but nobody likes the sun, unfortunately.
Yeah, we all just
Everybody
cover
is fully covered. The car is fully tinted. Nobody goes out in the sun. Everybody is running away from the sun. But actually, the sun is a very important source, a very free, important source for vitamin D. So you get activated vitamin D just from the sunlight touching your skin. So the irony in Malaysia is 70 to almost 80% of women are vitamin D deficient, and that leads on to their low in calcium as well. So that makes them their bones to be brittle.
Right. And you mentioned also roughly about osteoporosis as it progresses, right? And
Yes.
in the age. How can exercise actually prevent all that?
So exercise stimulates bone formation as well as calcium absorption. And of course, while you're exercising, most of the time you'll be during some form of sunlight will be there. So this will promote bone formation, this will promote bone strengthening, as well as exercise increases your muscle mass, together, of course, together with adequate nutrition and protein. So all this will help the women to build their bones and to keep their bones stronger.
Okay. Now, Doc, this one is sidetracking a little bit, but I think it's a very important one. For any women out there who are runners and maybe you want to try and create life in your little belly. So, is it possible for pregnant moms to actually run? I want to ask on the early stages of running, and this is also for your benefit one day in the future, because when I'm curious because there are some studies that say during exercise is great for pregnancy, and then there's another group that says like Asian culture would say no, just don't do anything, be careful. So what would your medical perspective be in terms of exercise and being pregnant?
That's a great question because if you ask a lot of it's like a taboo.
Correct.
Pregnant women are supposed to be sleeping and not doing any activity, but actually that's not true. Exercise it's not contraindicated in the pregnant women in any trimesters. You know, pregnancy is divided into first trimester, second trimester, and third trimester. Everybody is very worried about the first trimester.
Yes.
But saying that, not every pregnancy or every woman who's pregnant will be able to do exercise. Maybe they have some medical conditions. Of course, then you have to consult your doctor to let you know. But if it's a natural conception and you have not had any difficulty to conceive and you have never had any miscarriages, exercise is very, very much recommended in early pregnancy and throughout pregnancy. So initially you should start off with maybe a very mild exercise like walking, swimming,
yeah.
even cycling is very good exercise, yoga. But if you want to do a little bit more vigorous exercise, of course, then it'll depend on your condition. A contact sport, say football or some very aggressive, maybe badminton or this kind of sports, of course, we won't recommend to everybody. But women like this, I'm sure, shouldn't be a problem for them. But still, exercise is not contraindicated in pregnancy. That's the take-home message.
Okay, that's very good. Just sharing. So I was working out when I was pregnant, and I personally truly believe that it made a huge difference because in your mind and just to keep moving, it helps so much. And also during for the giving birth part. Okay, so great note. So take note to all runners. Oh yeah, most important, can pregnant ladies run?
Of course, they can.
Run, jog, or how would
pregnancy.
you?
Pregnancy actually, to just to clarify, pregnancy is not a disease.
Yes.
Pregnancy is a physiological change that occurs in a woman. So it's a very natural process. So there's no contraindications for anything if you don't have any problems. So if you have, say, some thyroid disease or some cardiac problem or hypertension or some disease, or you have some miscarriages, of course, then of course it's contraindicated in you. We don't want you to do overactivity. We want you to be rested.
Okay.
But if you are a natural conception and you have not had any problems, of course, it's not. But of course, not a 42-kilometer marathon.
Of course not lah. I mean, if anyone does that, that is a, I don't know what they're trying to challenge themselves for. I mean, it would be a definite,
You
very
shouldn't
interesting
push
challenge.
yourself to something very vigorous.
Yes, correct.
But exercise as such is it's a very good thing for pregnancy.
Correct. Because I can tell you that even all I did was a mini jog, like say from the end of this stage to the end of this stage, my heart rate revved up to like 140, like close to zone 2, end of zone 2, zone 3 already while I was pregnant. So I would say definitely keep monitor your heart rate as much as possible if you're working out. So take note for any ladies who are avid runners, if you want to conceive, please exercise. If you are pregnant, also exercise. It is very good for you and your baby. You're gonna make muscle babies, that's for sure. And now with that saying, can I now, okay, Doc, I'll come back to you in a while, but now I want to come back to the ladies. Okay, so just now you mentioned about identity, right? Okay, I want to touch on that a little bit. When in your countries, how is running perceived for females in Indonesia, and how is running perceived for women in Japan?
Okay, I think running right now is become more popular in Indonesia, very very popular. So it's for not for men, it's all for men and women. So everyone is, they have they have a great interest in running right now, and I think there's no problem for that.
I want to ask because your country and Malaysia is kind of similar. Was there any barrier, for example, in our clothes, in the way on the things that you can wear while running?
Okay. That's I think I don't know. I'm in Jakarta, right? I think some maybe most of them already open with. So if women can do what women can wear what they want, and people already respect that. Yeah, they see they're running fit. Their running fit is like they're most comfy for running. So most people like okay, respect and not like do catcalling or anything. But I don't know in other cities,
Right.
because somehow in other than Jakarta, somehow maybe still not much as open-minded as in Jakarta.
Right. So you're saying that some places there might be where
there might
they
be.
would, if say you're wearing something fitted, like what we're wearing now, so then there might be some catcalling or stuff like
I
that.
think there are still some cases like that.
Okay. But if not, it's pretty much respected. Everyone respects you as an athlete as well.
Female runners also.
Okay. Mien, how about you in Japan?
Yeah, in Japan, running used to have this super strict.
Oh, super strict.
Yeah,
Like
oh,
how strict? Like why?
Do you know ekiden?
Ek-
Ekiden is like
It's like a Ekiden is like a relay form
Okay.
of relay. So
Alright.
we have like a
Is it
textile,
is
like
it a
for a
traditional?
badminton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it like a traditional run or is it an actual thing in?
I think the most famous college competition in running is Ekiden.
Oh,
We have
okay.
it in January 1st or 2nd each year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's the most famous big event in the New Year
Okay.
duration. Yeah. Ah, I see. Yeah, so running in Japan is something serious, not like a fun vibe thing.
Oh,
so I
okay.
think there's a yeah, it used to be, and then it's starting to have that small like fun vibe into it, but it's changing.
Oh, very
Yeah.
interesting. I mean, I'm fascinated with Japanese culture because your traditions are so strong and it's so rich. So, what can you tell us why was running seen as so strict back then? Is it because of the ekiden?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So especially women tough for women to get into.
Oh, all right. So it
But-
was mostly males that was in ekiden,
Yeah.
not
yeah.
many female runners.
It's just for men.
Oh, it's only for men.
Only for men.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But now it's becoming way more casual. So people stop by a cafe after a run.
Okay,
and chat
okay.
with friends while jogging. So that kind of easy vibe is spreading, and I see way more young women running these
Wow.
days.
Okay, so when you started running, right? You said that was about 2.5 years, right? Was that when it's still strict or it was becoming more casual
Still strict.
for
but,
your time?
Yeah, last year getting more casual.
Oh, so for runners, female runners, that means usually you don't see females runners on the Japan roads or Japan parks. Is that what you mean?
Now?
I mean back then when you were saying it's strict.
Yes, I think so.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that there are more female runners who are out there right now. So, was it very difficult for you, Mian, because you're an athlete and you want to train? So, was it difficult for you when you, as a female, you wanted to go and run out there?
I don't feel that much like it's tough, but yeah, I think not so much women, but
Yeah.
there are a lot of women runner, but young women runner, there are no.
It's easier for them now, lah. Okay, okay. Thank you. Which then brings me to the next thing. So we already touched on the cultural aspects, right? But then now, as both of you are creators for runners, you are well known in the running scene. Do you ever feel like it's a pressure to keep up with the running identity, or no?
For now, I don't want to claim myself. Maybe people know me as a runner, but I still want to. Somehow, I think not to for a validation, but only for me. I run for myself, so yeah, I think I will keep my identity because I love running. So
Right.
what keeps me going is the one that I love for myself.
Okay, for yourself. I love that. I love that. Mian, how about you? Do you feel any social pressure because you are now a popular runner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for her,
Yeah.
being seen is one of her motivation to run harder.
Oh.
So I think as an influencer and being seen, like in events or running events in Japan, it motivates her to run more and to spread
Wow.
the joy of running in the Japanese running culture.
Okay, that's fantastic. And my next question, so there's no social pressure there. Yours is actually more of motivation to keep on running. Have you ever had a moment? I mean, you're 2.5, for you, Mian, 2.5 years, and for you was roughly about 4 years? You said 20. 2.5. Okay. In that time frame, 2.5 years, did you ever feel like, I don't want to run? Did you ever at one point lost the joy of running?
Yeah, I do.
Rio can help. Rio can help. Yeah.
So she has her ups and downs when it comes to liking running or not, but the love of running has never gone away for her.
Okay. Do you mind? Can you ask her like, Mia? Can I ask, when was the hardest point for you? Lowest point for running, for you?
どこが一番ランニング始めてきついな。
Same for you, Hannah. Yeah. Same question to you, Hannah. Yeah.
Yeah, so when she's aiming for her PBs, like she said, she tries to practice every day. So that's when she feels the lowest.
Okay.
Because she needs to force herself, kind of, to achieve the goal. But she tries to manage and to keep the motivation to not deplete. Try to motivate herself a little bit.
I can imagine running every day is. Yes. I feel all of that for you, Mian. Hannah, how about you? When is your lowest period in running?
I think I haven't gone through my lowest point in running, but I've lost my running interest once when I already done my first half marathon back at Singapore.
Okay.
It's like at end of 2024 because I lost my weight a lot.
Okay.
I'm like 46 kilograms only because I did not maintain my nutrition. Yeah. So
okay.
I want to change from running to only gym or weight lift, strength training only.
Okay.
But then at like early 2025, all my friends asked to running again and join to run again, and I found it fun again. I actually love it actually. So I start to maintain my nutrition and somehow also. My social media growing because running, because I upload my running content, and I think I become even more love running because many people support me also.
That's fantastic. We got roughly about 10 minutes left for this talk. So you mentioned about nutrition. I want to ask two more questions actually, but Dot, I want to ask you first. So nutrition, right, for women, what would you say is the number one thing that all women should amp up a whole lot more, especially in Malaysia or anywhere? The number one category, protein, carbs, fats, that females should be taking care of more often.
In that three categories is of course protein. Protein, carbohydrates, and fat is protein.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more to nutrition than just.
For sure.
Yeah. So you will need your calcium. You will need your iron if you're anemic, because you'll need your hemoglobin to supply sufficient oxygen for you to run and to endure the 21 or 42 kilometers that you're running. And of course, calcium and all the other vitamins and elemental ions that you need.
Don't mind me asking, you also look pretty fit. Are you also a runner?
No, I'm not.
Thank
Thank you for the compliment.
I was actually going to ask, like, could you give some input to female runners? What kind of food can they take before, during, and after? I'll probably ask this to Hannah and Mian as well. But from a medical standpoint, what would you recommend should be replenished back into the body?
Before, of course, you don't want to take a very heavy meal. You want to take something very light, maybe some protein shake or banana, some fruits, just to keep you light and going. After, definitely you'll need a lot of protein and fluids for the dehydration that is gone through.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think I better leave it to them. They should know more about that than me.
Okay, so that brings me to my next question for both of you, right? Can you roughly give some tips for females specifically? What would be the best foods to eat before, during, and after a race?
Before?
Yeah. What's your go-to?
I ate onigiri, like the
Oh,
rice
the
bowl.
onigiri. Love onigiri.
rice
Okay.
bowl. And BCAA, like amino.
Yeah, amino acids.
And bananas and shokani.
Shokani. What's?
It's a specific Japanese onigiri. It's a rice ball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is inside? What's inside?
Something good for her stomach. It's easy to digest.
Okay.
Is what she tries to consume before the race.
Okay. How many hours before the race do you eat the onigiri? 3 hours.
2
Oh,
hours.
sorry, 2
yeah.
hours. Okay. I'm still interested. What's it called? Shoki? Show.
Shokani. No, she said shokani is like good for digestion.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the onigiri because I've never heard that onigiri before. I've heard all the other ones, but not shoka. And I was like, okay, where's this? I want to find this. Okay, and then what about during? What do you drink? Mostly what do you drink if you're doing a full marathon?
She consumes gels.
Gels, okay.
なんかどういうジェルかわかんない Yeah, so energy and these amino acids and some caffeines.
Okay.
The gels.
And what about after the race?
After the race?
Yeah. What's your favorite food after the race? Ramen. Oh, yes.
Just ramen.
Is it Ichiran ramen?
Ichiran ramen.
Okay.
I love Ichiran.
I went there. It's very good. Very, very good. Okay. Hannah, how about you? What's your pre, during, and post?
Pre-race, I
What's your
usually
favorite? Yeah.
take banana or protein bar. And during, yes, gels. Every 30 until 40 minutes once. 30 until 40 minutes, one gel.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after race, just eat a lot.
I
love all food.
Well, all food.
I'm not a picky eater.
Oh, you're not picky. Okay. So for Mian, ramen is the number one. Fascinating, because even my husband, after a big workout, ramen will be his go-to as well. I'm fascinated with this, but I can understand. It's I suppose it's comfy food, and you don't care.
I don't care.
Okay, all right. Now I have to ask, because you're both content creators. This is for anyone who wants to get the perfect running picture photo. Can you give some tips? How do you get the perfect running shot? I mean, Rio, I'm assuming that you're her camera person. So, Hannah, how do you get the perfect running shot? I mean, like, if you go to their Instagram, right? If you go to their it's Rio. You mean it's Rio? Okay. If you go to their Instagram, they have the perfect running shot in that motion, leg extended, and they're looking flawless. I truly amazing. How do you get that shot?
Okay, so in Indonesia we have a photographer, like in Malaysia has,
Yes,
when
okay.
in running events, and I don't know, somehow I just getting into it, getting used to it.
Yeah.
So sometimes when I'm passing them, I just post.
Oh, you just
and give
post
my
like
best
that.
thing. Somebody, or like,
You have time to do that?
kind of.
Okay, I
As
will
best
take
as
note.
possible.
I will
As
take
best
note.
as
That must be a
possible.
goal when you do endurance
We
racing.
still need to look great
Still
in
need to
every
look great.
running photos. And when after passing them, I just and then when another photographer get
I love this. That's Hannah, your tip. Okay, Mian, how do you take nice photos for running?
Actually, me too. And if I stood in front of the cameraman, photographer, I just smile and I know the angle.
Oh, you know the angle.
I know the angle, so my angle is
On the left?
So like this.
So, okay, wait. So if say the cameraman is on the right, then how do you angle?
Like this.
Oh, you go that way. Okay, take note for those who want to get really nice photos. Cameraman, okay, be kind to the runners. They're already like dying and matiing already out there. So just to runners, it's on you. Angle. How, Mian? Like this. Is it
like this.
like okay, right. You should do a reel on how to do the best angle for running pose. Okay, and let me see. Okay, now I want to ask my last two questions. Okay, last two questions. This is for anyone who is a upcoming runner, young runners who might be listening, or maybe even parents. You're encouraging your kids to run, because I see quite a number of kids here in our expo hall. What would your advice be to younger runners? Beginners, yeah.
Just fun and don't forget to enjoy running. So if you want to quick, you can quick. Look up. Yes.
Okay, so always remember to enjoy running, and it's your choice basically whether you want to quit or not to quit. Okay, and Hannah, how about you?
I think I agree with Mian. Just enjoy the process of running. Don't be pressed by other. Don't look others as competition, because the only competition is in yourself. And yeah, listen to your body. When
Okay.
you already feel tired, just listen to it.
Okay, fantastic takeaways there. And the very last thing. So the title of our show, of the talk show, is Beyond the Finish Line. So for both of you, what does beyond the finish line mean for you as a runner?
Okay, so beyond the finish line for me, maybe the finish line is in race, right? But I don't want to uh, race. I don't want to finish in race is not in a strong condition. So basically, beyond the finish line is like I keep running and sustainability, like sustainability. So I'm running uh, makes me good physically and mentally. So I don't want to make myself pressure. So yeah.
Okay. And sorry, I wanted to add on to that. And what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Because now a lot of people are following both of you. So what kind of legacy would you want um, for the rest of the world and the younger ones to see? What
I
message do you
think
want?
from me, keep showing up even on your hard days.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, so just repeating again, what does beyond the finish line mean to you? And what do you want to leave behind in your presence for your fans?
Finish trying the marathon make me confidence and con- um, meeting new people and making good friends through the running
community
life community.
Yeah.
Yes. And
And my second question was like, what do you want to say to your fans?
say.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to say to your fans who follow you on social media? Anything you want to say? If not, it's okay.
Yeah, just don't forget to
Enjoy running.
Enjoy running.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Mien. And with that, everyone, I want to say thank you so much to our panel. It was a great session. I learned a lot. I learned new things. I learned about Ekiden, and I learned I really love what you were saying, Hannah, and also Mien, of how your identity, you started running and running helped you trust yourself, and that became like a different thing for your identity. And thank you so much to Dr. Selva for giving those insights. I know it's quite how would you say, those were deep topics, but definitely if anyone wants to talk more about it, to understand more about their body, please reach out to Dr. Selva. He's at Cellgate Specialist Hospital, Rawang, correct? And for Mien and Hannah, they're on social media. Please do reach out to them. I would think they'll be more than happy to answer any questions, give tips to anyone who's in the running scene. Oh yes, and we want to say thank you to our drinks that's on the stage, Rokabi. So please feel free to go and check them out. Their booth is right over there, right next to the stage, and we definitely will be taking one. Actually, do you want one? Yeah. Oh, Stella, you can also have one. How many assets? Okay. And with that, we're going to close already. So once again, thank you to everyone here who's taking part for the Twin City Marathon. You guys are the one that's making this a huge event. 12,000 to 21,000 for 2026. Again, big applause to everyone who is running. And also big thank you to our panel for speaking to me on Beyond the Finish Line. My name is Lenora, and once again, thank you all so much. Everyone, please give a round of applause for our guests. And thank you all. Okay, let's do one group photo. Standing. Standing. Okay. We should do one running one. Okay, how do you do the running pose? How do you do a running pose? I can do it in heels. I can do it in heels. What's yours? The flying kiss, is it? Okay, the flying kiss. Okay, so like the leg goes up. Okay, leg goes up. No, I can't do it in heels. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I hope it's not too hard. Okay, let's set up now.
In the north of Malaysia lies a quiet town with a proud heart. This is Baling, Kedah. In 2025, more than 2,000 runners from across the world gather here.
Dalam kawasan Kamali ni memang duk cerita pasal ada orang nak main kampung nak lari dia tu lebih kurang macam tu, macam mereka dah excited. So ada 2,000 orang akan berjalan di kampung kami, berlari dan tengok sendiri kampung kami macam mana suasana dia.
The magnificent Baling 120-25. The journey begins not on the trail, but here at the race village. Excitement fills the air as runners collect their race packs. For some, this is their first time in Baling.
First time nak berlari sekitar Baling. So far dia punya respect dia lancar, orang ramai, penduduk-penduduk dia ramah. Kejap-kejap lagi mungkin nak try makan pula lah.
First time saya datang kat sini dan saya sangat-sangat excited. Saya sangat-sangat teruja lah. Ni first time naik RV, kita ada gunung kat belakang ni, memang cantik lah. And then ni first event yang saya tengok 100 km, ramai gila, beratus dari sini sampai sana.
Here, even the locals join in. Villagers volunteering as crew, welcoming runners with warm smiles and helping hands.
Kami berasa teruja dan sangat seronok. Excited lah. Betul, sebab kami tak pernah ada macam mana event yang besar macam ni dekat Bali.
Welcome to Baling, Kedah, Malaysia.
As the clock strikes 4, the sky opens. Rain pours over Baling, but nothing can dampen the spirit here. School children perform with energy, their voices and drums cutting through the storm, lifting the hearts of everyone waiting at the start line. Runners gather, soaked but smiling, standing shoulder to shoulder.
Once again, welcome to the performance. Selamat datang, selamat sejahtera ke The Magnificent Baling 100.
The challenge ahead is long, uncertain and brutal. But in this moment, they are ready. The countdown begins.
3, 2, 1.
Cheers echo through the village. And with that, the 100-kilometer journey begins. The rain has passed, but the challenge has just begun. The 100-kilometer runners face their highest climb, ascending Bukit Palong, where the trail rises steep and unforgiving. Each step pushes them higher as the last light of day fades behind the hills. Through the quiet villages and into the forest, lines of headlamps cut across the darkness. Every step echoes against the silence of the mountains. For the runners, the night is a test of patience and endurance. While the 100-kilometer runners move through the darkness, a bright light glows in the heart of town. Here, the 50-kilometer runners are ready to begin their journey. In the early hours, while most of the town is asleep, the starting line is alive, with nerves, excitement, and the support of villagers who come to cheer them on. At exactly 2 a.m., the horn sounds. The runners surge forward, guided by streetlights, before disappearing into the trails of Baling. After running within 11 hours, the top 100-kilometer athletes approach the finish line. Exhausted but unbroken, they carry the pride of conquering the mountains, and the cheers of Barling welcome them home. At 7 in the morning, another wave begins. The 25-kilometer runners gather, filled with fresh energy and excitement. Unlike the long night of the ultra, this race carries the fire of the morning sun. Just 30 minutes later, the final category takes the stage. The 10-kilometer run brings together families, friends, and first-timers. For many, it is not just a race, but a celebration of running in Barling. Out on the trail, every runner carries a different story. Some push hard, chasing speed and position. Others slow down, taking time to enjoy the beauty of Barling's mountains and villages.
Orang kampung mengalu-ngalukan.
Sama di Baling ke belakang, kami Baling ke depan dah. InsyaAllah mudah-mudahan ada lagi program macam ni untuk kebaikan semua.
AG tak cukup. Right, Beth. Barai bersepai.
Kalau ikutkan sekarang tak ada perasaan. Sebab dah penat.
Tidur lah.
Tak ada okey dah. Yang penting finish je.
Support, Baling. Listen, Fateh. Baik.
This is where the true spirit of the race lives, in endurance, struggle, and the will to keep moving forward. At the finish line, every story finds its ending. Some arrive smiling, overjoyed just to complete the distance. Some celebrate victory, chasing their target time or standing on the podium. Others cross together with friends, sharing the moment side by side. There are hugs, there are tears, there is waiting and cheering for loved ones. Here, every finish is more than a result. It is a memory to be kept forever. As the race comes to an end, life in Barling continues. The morning market comes alive, villagers trading, laughing and sharing their day. Runners and locals together, sharing the same space, the same morning. The magnificent Barling 2025. Thank you for being part of this journey, and we'll see you again next year.
This is not just a race, not just a run, a movement. A story runners choose to be part of. We didn't just grow, we dominated. We turned starters into believers, finishers into legends. This isn't just about the miles. It's about the moments, the emotions, the connections. This is when runners don't just show up, they show who they are.
It's amazing, like, after so many years, we are doing all this and then we're seeing so many people here. It's great. It's a good run.
excited to be here.
Consider very good.
So far memang puas hati lah.
All the crews are very encouraging.
Yeah, we get so many free gifts.
Kali ni lagi best, meriah.
I really enjoy myself.
Thank you, Score, for organizing this one, and this was really fun.
This is not just a race. This is community. This is personal achievement. This is lifelong impact. Join us. Build the movement. Be part of the SCORE Marathon story.